appropriate.
So this is doing filming all the time.
All the time. Damn. Always get that wrong. Okay, so we're on. Okay, so the final's about to begin. We've got Malcolm, who is not in whites, so we know which one's which, playing the blue, coming on first. And then Robert's resplendent in his whites. Got that around the wrong way, I'll have to change that. We only need a start time, 1:15. So best of 3 final. Robert 1 and 2 this morning. He's been sitting out for a long time. Malcolm was taken to a third game by Phil. And the boys have decided not to play the third, fourth playoff by unanimous decision. So we're getting ready for the presentations tonight. Got a very good blue on. Red's good enough. There's a second live stream taking place now of the ladies' final, which is into its second game, halfway through. It's another good ball by Malcolm. Various other finals happening around the place for all of the consolation and minor events. Nice shot. So Robert's hit on fourth ball yellow. Just cannoned off from the boundary just near where we're sitting. Blue now has to think about what it wants to do regards Red's position. Red is probably a runner. Slightly better runner than Black is, so we might have Blue shooting at Red. Stalking from the other court. The crosser, some sort of drain there. Then he's hit. Not centre ball, but he's got Red away to the boundary, so it's a 6-yard shot for Red back at Black. And again, as has happened so often today, his ball cannoned off and hit another hoop and stopped in the lawn. So Blue is sitting just in front of hoop 4, and in fact if Robert was to run this hoop somehow from where he is, that would be tricky for Blue to get up to hoop 2. Red's clean Black. And from where yellow is, if he has a pressure shot, he's not going to get much of a stalk at it because he'd have to walk in over the table. Black back in front. Yellow's just coming in. Not ideal position, but it's good enough to be in the picture. Yeah. Blue coming back. That's another good runner, which possibly has partially blocked Red at Black. Not quite. Red's managed to hook Black away to the boundary, again near the table where we are.
Hey Robert.
Others are just agreeing on moving the ball in because it's all tangled up in the equipment that we're working with. Okay, so black's fired at yellow, it's a missed, and crashed into hoop 1 and bounced away to the boundary on the far side of the lawn over near hoop 4. And yellow is probably going to clear blue, so blue joins black over on that boundary. Oh, well, he's found a way to hit hoop 4 as well and keep his ball rolling. I think you have to measure these hoops, they're taking up too much room. Blue coming back. It's not bad. Red, I think it will take on hoop 1 here from the boundary. It's a pretty straight shot, 7 yards. Has control of the area anyway. Yep, well that was interesting because it bounced again as it left the mallet and failed. Just going to improve my notes because I'm getting the two brothers mixed up. I'm writing things down. I have that. Black back to position. Yep, that always up. That's good. Alright, so 2 balls in front for Malcolm. Against other players, it usually means Robert takes on the hoop, and that's what he's going to do here as well. And it's rejected, but not to a terrible position, but I think that Malcolm will do things to yellow or the hoop before then. Okay, so Malcolm's made the first 2. So we're away, Malcolm in front 1-0. Blue went about halfway down the lawn, so red's gone to position in front of the hoop. Good position. Black sneaking past hoop 1. Trying to get down alongside red, has succeeded. It's just turned a little at the end, but I don't think it's blocked blue's shot at red.
Using clips, I'm not going to catch, I'm not going to call score.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So yellow's going to position. It's pulled up a bit short, but it has probably blocked blue at red, which may have been his goal all along. Okay. So we're using scoring clips. We didn't use scoring clips in the semi-final, I think. Or did we?
They did.
We did. Of course we did. Yes. Single bank game. So blue's taken on the hoop, as it couldn't see red, and it's hit the hoop and bounced out. Got a lot of action, and ended up down near the equipment box. What do you got?
It's the scoreboard. If anybody scores anything, I've got to go and get some
Oh, gee whiz.
plus or minus.
Making me multi-talented here. Given the scoreboard to deal with. Okay, so Reds are on the hoop. 1-1. Just so I have to figure out the score. Ooh, hopefully that's worked. So black to position in front of hoop 3, that's quite nice. And yellow also just coming in. Deeper. So not much on, so I expect blue will just double up. It's probably just good enough. And red now, imagine will shoot at black. And is. And hits. Very nice shot. The early pattern in the game is that Malcolm's doing the positioning and Robert's doing the hitting. Probably not unsurprising. Black probably going to try and move yellow a bit further away here. Succeeds. And goes to a reasonable position himself, but yellow isn't that far away, so I imagine it's going to take on blue. A loose chance of it being a double, but I think Robert plans on spraying things around, and whatever he shoots at, he's shooting at. He's not going 50 cents each way. And appears that he's run the hoop.
Big one.
Yep. So that's 2-1 to Robert. And blue's come down towards position, but it's hung back on the hoop to avoid yellow, which when it ran the hoop's gone all the way down beyond hoop 4. It does allow red to drop into the gap between blue and the hoop. It has, it's a little bit angular. Black coming up from court, bobbling a bit as it comes down. Not too bad. The yellow here is looking at not shooting, he's coming into position. It could well be wide from blue anyway. It's snuck past the hoop quite easily. And blue has to decide whether he's taking out red or running the hoop. Running the hoop. That's very nice. Two all. So the red takes nice position in front of the next two, as you should from where he was. In black, it's probably going to shoot at red. It has, and hit. It's actually put red in a pretty tricky spot where the backswing is going to be tangled up in the hoop one. Yellow just takes position anyway. Because red will now be taking out black with such a good yellow, so blue needs to take yellow out first. And it's bounced and just nicked yellow, so that hasn't materially affected yellow's position. Red had no swing back towards anything that was positioned around where yellow went, but black is handed off when it hit red, and red is not affected by the hoop including black. Which it does. And may well have picked a spot that's wide from yellow down the lawn, and that's where he's hit it to, and it's pretty damn close to that, I think. Not too many errors in the game so far. This is quite a pressure shot, so we're looking at 26 yards or so. Balls have coming off the boundaries in some places have bobbled a little bit. Looks like the boundaries do have a tiny bit of lift off the line into the court proper, and he's decided not to shoot. That's too tricky, and he'll just go to halfway. That's probably a sensible option. And Robert having a look at the line here, because Robert likes to power the ball through the hoop, and they seem to straighten up off the far leg, which is the right leg as I look at it. Down towards the next hoop, he's got a bit too much leg, and it's just staggered through. All the same. Successful hoop for yellow to take a 3-2 lead. Right, blues come in a little bit wide to the right. It's probably not an easy runner, maybe a jawser. With yellow in a position where it might struggle a little bit, it's probably not the end of the world, as long as black's good when it gets its chance. So red's just coming in and hanging back, not very far past the peg. Black coming in, also hanging back a tiny bit, but that's pretty good. So yellow has a swing, slightly hampered by the hoop. Has to put his mallet in the jaws to hit the ball. So the referee's been called. Follow through may be impacted. So he just stops it down. Gets past the peg. And possibly into black's backswing. So blue I've decided it's not in my backswing enough to make me worry about what I'm going to do with black, so I'll take red out as per the plan. It gets a lot of distance on red, but unfortunately the blue has gone almost into the jaws of hoop 5. 12, depending on which way you're going. And that's going to cause him a bit of grief should red hit black here. Should be up to date. Okay, so red's had a miss. That's 6 inches to the right of black on the long shot. So black has called the referee because yellow is in the vicinity of the swinging stance. Balls have been marked. Black trying to get with a little bit of tilt, like a jump shot, has made the hoop. Three all. So we're turning our hoops over pretty quickly here. The first one took 17 strokes, and since then it's been 5, 6, 5, 7, 7. Not a lot of interaction. So nice yellow. And now that unfortunate blue is going to come into play here. It has no swing of any significance up that end of the court, so it's got to play across the face of 12 and out towards the boundary, not impacting the play. This will allow red to double up with yellow. It's got a bit of steam on it, but it'll pull up all right. Black is going to have to do some saving work here. Looking to take out yellow without depositing yellow anywhere near blue. And he's decided to take pace off and just come in. Hasn't really got where he wanted to be. It's not a total failure, it's in the fight, but one would expect that yellow's going to run the hoop and it'll all become irrelevant. Yellow does run. And clings into the next hoop as well. Didn't get the 2, bounced off. As a result of it bouncing off and staying close to the hoop, though, it's made blue hang back. And again, we'll see the same pattern as earlier where red will come between blue and the hoop. It's actually got a little, well, that's turned and slowed at just the right time into a nice position. And the black needs to do something about this. It hasn't though. Just coming in. And yellow smacks blue away as it was always going to do. So blue now has a 28 yard shot, 27 yard shot at red. The hoop's not a factor because black is obscuring blue's shot at the hoop. So blue needs to hit red. It's bouncing and it came off a bit to the side and nearly ran through. But a fail all the same. I expect that red will run this one. It does. To take a 5-3 lead.
Another yard.
Just agreeing on the position the ball went across the line. A lot of these hoops are being turned over with limited interaction. The only interaction's been when they've talking to each other. Okay, everybody's played this one too long today. And that's much better. So black has position. Given the blue and red are pretty close together on the boundary behind hoop 8, and there's a chance of a block. Yellow needs to shoot now. It does, it hits. So blue will come in. It's a nice length. It's a very nice shot. Okay, so yellow's on the boundary, it can't be hit. So black can't do anything about yellow. Yellow will probably be hitting blue, so red should just come in. Just don't get in yellow's way, which it hasn't. In fact, it's got an interesting position where if black is sloppy taking out red, it could take out his own blue as well. So Malcolm's having a bit of a think about this. So variations on the theme. Try to pull up some sort of block. Clear red softly so that it doesn't take blue out. So we're going for the block. Feels like black is too close to where I'm sitting and yellow has a clear shot at blue and hoop. And he's bounced off the hoop and vanished up into corner 2. So blue should now run the hoop. And he does.
4-5.
So yellow will be offside, but it's virtually in corner 2. It's a tiny bit, only a tiny bit out along the north boundary. May well get left there rather than being sent back to a penalty point. And the red's first up to the hoop. It's a nice shot. And black coming down the same line that red took with a similar pace has just drifted up a little close. I think it's still alright though. So yellow was left in that corner. It's come out of the corner pretty well. It must have not bobbled out of there. Well, it's stayed on the ground. Deep. So blue needs to hit red. It has hit red. Not centre balled, which is good because it didn't want to peel it. It's cut it into almost corner 3 and deflected himself to in front of the equipment box, which is 10.5 yards out from the 11. So missed by red, run by black means blue's in a really nice spot for the next 2. Okay, so black's maybe not a runner. I think red's just come to position. Can't see that well from where we are at that hoop. So what black does appear to be trying to at least jaws, and has. Clips are coming off, so yellow is going to attempt to jump. Off. Absolute huge elevation. It's gone straight over the top of the hoop by a good 6 inches. Okay, so blue needs to move red though, otherwise red will have a go at a jump shot as well. Oh, excuse me. No, blue's missed. That also bounced as it left that part of the lawn. So red. It was good enough to try to jump from where yellow was, and it was good enough for red as well. It's closer in and it's straighter. And it comes out a lot lower and successfully makes the hoop. So black, not perfectly in the jaws, so it can get across to the next hoop. So, are we making a statement here with yellow? I don't think we're going to take the hoop on. I think it's surely just positioning, and then red hits black. It's a nice shot by yellow. 6-4. Yes. And blue coming in from where it had previously missed to. And it's got a bit of steam on it, and it's going to drift past. It's not ugly, but probably not the standard these boys would want. Red now looking to hit black and put maximum distance on black's shot at yellow. Oh, it's missed. Looks ruefully at the ground, and the red ball hits the camera. Black has a clearance on yellow, or it can just run the hoop and leave yellow stymied for the next hoop. It's taken the clearance. And yellow doesn't want to do anything about blacks. Black's still on the wrong side of the hoop, so we'll be attempting to hit blue. Which of course is the potential runner. And it has missed.
Yeah.
Blue looking to make the hoop. Keep the game going a bit longer. Has failed, so it's rejected.
You can.
Well, it's rejected to a nice position for black to promote it back in front.
Okay.
So red coming in, I would think. Not much point in trying to do anything about black and blue. Let black do the promotion and then hit yellow, hit blue with yellow. So red coming back in. It's a nice pace. Malcolm's had a good look at yellow's lie. We'll be promoting blue with black. Just a matter of, can he get a position where it blocks the hoop? No, not with that shot. That's way too soft. There might be a bit of a problem there, even if yellow doesn't hit. So yellow's probably got a good target here of blue stroke in off stroke hoop. And gets the in off. Game over.